Constantinople walls still stand defiant, but Asia Minor burns beneath the crescent. Massacres defeat, our legions scattered, 1,000 years around, now shattered. The twisted fast with every season, my people cry, they beg for reason. Swallow pride, those schism divide us, only the West can stand beside us. Patriarch may crush your common throne, but only you can save us from this storm. I have been heir of Constantine, but I bend my knee across the mile. Thank your warriors, I'll pay any price to save some last flame of paradise. Will be more than we foretell. miles through Anatolia's heat and winter's trials. Nicaea taken, Antioch in flames, the holy city finally within range. June 1299, the walls come into view. 300 knights remain of all who knew the city that they fled across the world to find, now shimmering in the desert summer light.
6 weeks of siege, the walls begin to crack. There is no mercy.
There is no turning back.
Jerusalem falls tonight by sword and fire and dying light.
10,000 souls cry out in vain.
The holy city drowns in rain
Of Muslim blood and Jewish tears. The price of 3 crusading years. The Crusaders weep and pray among the slain that strip the city bare of all that remains. Godfrey of Bouillon kneels but will not wear a golden crown where Christ wore thorns in prayer.
They came for God, but left a river red. The liberators fought, come on, the dead. Jerusalem falls tonight by sword and fire and dying light.
10,000 souls cry out in vain.
The holy city drowns in rain.
Of Muslim blood and Jewish tears. The price of 3 crusading years.
They knelt before the holy sepulchre, with blood still wet upon their hands. They sang their hymns and wept their tears, convinced that God had blessed their plan. Jerusalem falls tonight by sword and fire and dying light.
10,000 souls cry out in vain.
The holy city drowns in rain.
Of Muslim blood and Jewish tears. The price of 3 crusading years.
The kingdom built on blood and bone would stand 100 years alone. Then from the east a storm would come, a Kurdish general's rising sun.
The roads to Jerusalem run red with blood. Pilgrims slaughtered in the desert mud. 300 knights to hold a kingdom's land. Not enough to stop the raiding hand. Judeans rise to Baldwin's throne. Inconvenient weapons face alone. No great army, no vast treachery. Just 9 knights and 1 audacious plea.
Give us the temple, give us secret ground. We will protect each pilgrim outward bound.
Monk and warrior bound in one, serving Christ beneath the blazing sun. 9 nights kneel before the throne. The fate at any cost.
So rise the citizens from humble
What has Baldwin wrought? What has Baldwin wrought?
The Alexa Mosque stands over ancient stone, where Solomon's great temple once was known. Baldwin gives them what no king has given, a foothold in the holiest place in heaven.
Night warriors kneel on history's floor, poverty and chastity and war. Beneath their feet, the ruins of the old. Above there is a story yet untold.
They dip beneath the sacred ancient ground, searching for the relics to be found.
And what they discovered, no one truly knows. But from that rock, the Templar legend grows.
Temple Mount, where heaven meets the earth, the oldest grounds of immeasurable worth.
Three fates have bled upon this ancient stone.
Now warrior monks have made this place their home.
White mantles catch the Jerusalem light.
Nine poor knights prepare to wage
God's fight. Which spreads west through every royal hall. Bernard of Clairvaux answers to their call. His pen more powerful than any blade. The chief for holy warriors is made.
in praise of the new knighthood fills the court. A monk and soldier march in all repose.
Of the world's knights, serving earthly kings, but God's own army pledged to rolling things.
Temple Mount,
Where heaven meets the earth,
the oldest ground of immeasurable worth.
three fates have bled upon this ancient stone.
Now warrior monks have made this place their home.
White mantles catch the Jerusalem light. From night they grew to thousands overnight. The donations flooded left and right. Castle, farmland, vineyards, fleets of ships, power flowing through their iron is helpless as the true cross disappears into darkness.
The storm has come from the east. The lion said he slew the beast.
Jerusalem waves, the cross is lost. The Crusaders learn what arrogance cost. October 2nd, 1187. Jerusalem returns to Islam. 90 years of Christian rule ended. And a single afternoon. The news arrives like thunder from the east. Jerusalem has fallen to the beast. Saladin has taken back the throne. The Christian kingdom left to run alone. Pope Urban III dies from the shock. Gregory the VIII sounds the alarm clock. Philip of France and Richard hear the call, but politics delay them most of all.
Henry II dies in shame and grief. His son inherits kingdoms beyond belief. Aquitaine and Normandy and more.
But Richard only has one thought of war. He sells a crown to fund the holy fight. He'd sell London itself to get it right.
The Lionheart has answered heaven's call.
He'll take Jerusalem or give his all.
3 years of politics fall away.
Richard the Lionheart rides today. Days of late July 1190. Richard and Philip finally unite. Two kings who hate each other side by side. Swallowing ambition, swallowing pride.
The Sicilian Cyprus Richard burns.
Every obstacle he meets, he overtakes.
He conquers Cyprus almost by the way.
A detour that would matter to this day. He sells a crown to fund the holy fight. He sells London itself The white flag finally flies. 3,000 prisoners made Richard's off. Saladin stalls on the ransom he agreed. Richard's patience snaps with brutal speed. The Turks collapse, the deadline passes by. 3,000 Muslim prisoners will die. History will judge what Richard chose that day. No star can wash that stain away. The walls of Acre will not stand. Broken by the Lionheart's hand. 2 years of blood for 7 weeks of steel. Acre falls and breaks the crescent seal. Richard's ways. Leopold of Austria follows in rays. His standard torn from Acre's captured wall. Richard plants the seed that causes his heart fall. Till it's all made and victories by kings. Now I'll bring the Lionheart to defeat.
as Muslim general of his age retreats across the field in stunned outrage. Richard proved what no one dare believe, that Saladin's army could be made to lead. Not by luck, but discipline and will, the Lionheart commands the battlefield still. person cannot break. Charge! After charge, after charge, after charge, the Lionheart will not yield. The Lionheart will not yield. The situation at its absolute peak. No throne behind him, no politics to speak. Just a tick in the sun with sword in hand. The Lionheart making his last stand. When I die upon this burning shore, this is life. He crossed the world war. All the light rise up back. One last attack. No surrender. No surrender. No retreat. No retreat. Resistance. They will not break. They will not break. They will not break. Saladin retreats. Richard has won. But Jerusalem still beyond reach. The truth awaits. The Crusade is over. Desert sand, thousands dead for every mile of land. Richard stands within sight of the walls, but knows Jerusalem will never fall. His kingdom back in England starts to crack. Philip and John are waiting for attack. Saladin's empire crumbles, stone by stone. Neither king can hold what they have known. So warriors who respect what they have seen, meaning through all little in between. Neither one can win this anymore. Just two exhausted lions ending war. The bitter peace signed in blood and tears. Jerusalem lost after
Brothers across the line, still legends bound by mutual respect, still kings who gave their all and both for race. Saladin will die within the year. Richard Zero waits. The end is near. The Third Crusade accomplished nothing here. Just ghosts and grace and bitter tears. Just ghosts and cries and bitter tears. The bitter peace signed in blood and tears. Jerusalem lost after 3 crusading years. No crimes can visit, but the cross will fly over the city where the faithful die. Richard settles home with nothing but his name. Saladin holds the sea, but not the flames. October night, return sails away. March 4th, 1193. Saladin dies in Damascus. The Lionheart, the needle, never to meet again.